Hi, it's Gina. I'm back with Tudor Tarot. We're going to do a pick a card read for will you be alone for Christmas, New Year's, or both? Meaning like New Year's Eve, I mean. So will you be alone on Christmas, New Year's Eve, or both? I think that's enough time, guys. And hi, everybody. Let me fix my camera. This is a pick a card for will you be alone for Christmas, New Year's Eve, which everybody wants to be with somebody on New Year's Eve, or both. So, I picked, I think there's like 7 cards each pile. So, we're going to do number 3 first. And this is for if you're going to be alone. Basically, are you going to be alone for the holidays? I mean, like Christmas, New Year's Eve, or not? We'll see. Number 3. There's 4 tarot cards that I picked for you for each one. 2 angel oracle cards, romance angels. And then law of attraction, and then one of my oracle cards, and you saw that. So, let's get to it, guys. And I was gonna do more of my weekly, let me just bring this up, my weekly reads that I do for people. I mean, like the ones I did for, like, I did the water signs. And I think I did the fires. I didn't do the fire signs. I'm not sure if I'm really gonna finish those because they're for the 11th. So what I think I'm gonna do, and we're gonna get to this, I'm so sorry. It's gonna do like a love read for like the 15th to the 31st of this month. I'll do one for every sign. Let's get back to number 3. I'm sorry, number 3. Number 3, you get the Empress. Some of you could be pregnant. Get pregnant. Yeah, you got the Ace of Wands here, so this is kind of a sexual thing. It's a sexual card. It can be a sexual card. It can be a card of new beginnings too. Okay, this is fire energy. So it's a beginning. Sometimes it's taken as a sexual thing, but it's a new beginnings. Then you get the Knight of Cups. Now this is a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Okay? And then we get the 4 of Wands, which is the Twin Flame card. So, your cards are looking pretty good, number 3. There's this one card that is kind of weird, but you get, let's address the tarot cards first. So obviously, some of you, you're the Empress, or you're acting like the Empress, and she talks about growth, birth, of course, having children, dealing with mothers, mother issues, so, anything like that. So some of you out there could be pregnant, getting pregnant, so on. I feel some of you out, number 3s, are definitely with somebody. Because there's a strong sexual chemistry here. And then, of course, you get the Knight of Cups. This is always, he wants to offer love. Now, in this deck, though, he doesn't really have the cup extended like some decks do. But still, there's an offer there. And then you got the 4 of Wands, which, so, you guys are definitely with a person. So you're probably definitely going to be with somebody for the holidays. You get the card of grounding. I center and ground myself despite emotional upsets around me. Now your romance angel cards are also pretty chemistry. Well, there's chemistry with the Ace of Wands. Make it the effort. Great love's worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So, yeah. In chemistry, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, there is. The only card that I'm kind of confused by is this one. Deep freeze. For some of you, maybe you came out of a relationship in the past that kept you in the deep freeze. Deep freeze. You could be thawing out from the situation with these strongly love cards that you got. But I definitely see number 3s as being with somebody for the holidays. So yes. Some of you with the deep freeze, there could be something going on with your mom. This is the holiday time. Holidays. A lot of times families get together and they don't always get along with each other. And so that may have something to do with you, your mom, or your partner's mom. And the deep freeze may have something to do with that person that you're dealing with, number 3s. But I see so far, it's looking pretty good for you guys for number 3s for the holidays. You definitely you're involved with somebody. You have maybe a twin flame connection with this person. And, it looks very hopeful. No doubt. With those cards. So, number 3s, I think you're gonna be with somebody. If you're not already, I think you're already with somebody, number 3s. So, I hope that helped you, number 3s, and have a wonderful holiday season. And I love you all. Bye-bye. Okay. Number 2. What did number 2 get? Number 2. You get the Queen of Swords. Now this is air energy. This is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a guy. Queens are more emotional than kings. You get the 8 of Swords. So for some of you number 2s, you've been feeling this entrapped feeling. Maybe because of this Queen of Swords person. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or some of you might be this Queen of Swords. Okay? Get the Knight of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. This would be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Alright? He's got this pentacle he wants to offer. So yes, there's an offer here. 8 of Pentacles. This is my card of doing the same thing over and over again. That kind of feeling I get from it. But she seems content to do the same things over and over again. Making her pentacles. I think for number 2, and you get intention, you get playfulness, and then you get attraction. And then you get the Wizard of Awareness. Number 2s, I believe that there was some upset with the 8 of Swords. somebody else could have maybe this King, Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign, or an air sign. Maybe had you feeling, entrapped, and you're still kind of sitting around waiting for something to happen. You're kind of taking life as it comes. But you get attraction. You attract love by enjoying life to the full moment, fully. So some of you, I believe, you have not enjoyed life to the fullest with this card. Alright? Even this card, because this is a card of doing a lot of work. Putting something into something. And you get the playfulness card, and this talks about recapturing romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. So, some of you are not doing that. And intention. My intention guides me to people, places, jobs that I enjoy. Some of you, I think, are stuck in some sort of rut. In your head, maybe a job. And a Wizard of Awareness to me talks about this being aware of your surroundings, what's going on around you. Some of you maybe are not paying attention to that. I don't think that you're with anybody right now, number 2s, because of that 8 of Swords. I think you're open to this Knight with this Pentacle. The Queen of Swords can be a very cold person, okay? She can be cold. She can be jaded. But she also uses her sword to cut through and get you the very truth of things. So maybe some of you found out some stuff that happened in the past, and it left you, you're single now, but you're looking to attract. And you're looking to get back into this feeling of playfulness, number 2. And I think once you do that, you'll attract somebody. So, you may not be with anybody right now, but the Christmas is coming. And New Year's Eve is coming. And maybe for some of you, you go out and you have more fun. You need to go out and have more fun, number 2s. And you'll meet people. And you will meet and attract a partner. And be playful. And you will attract somebody that way. Something in my mouth. So I don't feel you're with anybody for the holidays. But that doesn't mean you won't meet somebody for the holidays. There's plenty of opportunities. Parties all over the place. So, number 2s, don't give up hope. There's, intention. Set your intentions and then go out and just be aware of what's going on around you with that card. Number 2. It's not bad. Number 2s. It just means that you're available to attract and have somebody come into your life that's going to be more fulfilling and make you happy. So I hope that helped, number 2. And you have a great holiday season. Bye-bye. Number 1. What did you get? Number 1, you might be difficult for me to read. A little bit. Just give me a second, number 1. Number 1. Your cards. You guys are going out and having a good time. The 3 of Cups. This is about girlfriends getting together, having a good time. I'm glad it cleared up. It talks about going to parties, celebrations, weddings, all that stuff. It can mean a third person, but it doesn't have to. The Fool. Some of you, you're wanting to take a leap forward. Okay? It can also mean, you could be dealing with somebody that's a little immature, too. Number ones. But I think it's more about you wanting to take a leap. You get the Magician and you get Temperance. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or maybe you're a Sagittarius. The Magician. To me, he can be good or he can be bad, depending on the situation. Your cards are indicating to me that he may not be the most coolest person ever, because you get the card of non-attachment. And then some other, and you get trust. Then you get true love. I think some of you could be dealing with an immature Magician. He may end up being he can be a player, yes. He has all the tools he needs to make magic happen. Okay, but sometimes, and usually it's in reverse, but sometimes, number one, with that power, they can abuse it, as with any kind of power, they can abuse it. Because they think, well, if I use my magic on this person, then maybe I can use my magic on everybody else. Temperance is saying, I'm trying to balance this out. I'm trying to balance out this situation, number one. Okay? Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith and true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Again, the Magician can make you feel like this is true love, the romance of a lifetime. But you may be having some trust issues with this person. You get the card of non-attachment. This could be you or this person. I'm certain that I will reach my goals while letting go of how it will happen. Now that can talk about you or somebody else is holding on too tightly to the situation. It's probably you. You get into the unknown. And this card talks about venturing out into the unknown. But it's a good thing, because you never know what's going to happen, or who you're going to meet, or what's going to, it's all about going out and not being afraid to take a step. I think for some of you, number ones, you're not letting go. You're attached to this Magician that's immature, probably, or you're wanting to take a leap, and maybe they're not wanting to take a leap with you. You're having trust issues with this person, but you're trying to temper it with temperance. It could be a double-edged. Sorry. a double-edged kind of sword. You know, you can have fantastic love, but then have some problems, if that makes sense. So, I don't think you're alone. I think you have somebody in your life. Yeah, but I think there's problems. I think there's problems, and you are trying to trust this person because you love them, and they may love you too, number one. But I think you're with somebody for the holiday, number one. But I don't think you're completely happy with this person. There is some aspect of this where there's trust issues that need to be addressed. And you need to let go of something. And you need to go into the unknown. And maybe let yourself go. And that way you can be like, hey, you can tell this magician, I'm going to kind of venture out on my own and do my thing. If you want to be with me, that's cool. But if you don't, that's cool too. That kind of attitude for you, for number one. So, you got somebody with you for the holiday. But I think it's somebody that you're having some problems with. And you need to probably address that, number ones. So, yeah. It's a double-edged sword type of thing. But I hope that helped, number one. And you have a wonderful Christmas and holiday season too. So I hope all of you have a wonderful Christmas season, and I will see you really soon. And please comment, subscribe, share, comment again, and view, share. I said that twice, didn't I? I'm sorry. I'm repeating myself. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.